This is a wonderful little brochure that talks about the responsibilities and what the Leadership Advisory Board is all about. The thing that always stands out to me, and I think we've all been in here before and gone through this, but the grassroots programming effort, I mean, that's what this committee does. I mean, we start and it's neat because we're all members of the community and we all come from different backgrounds and we're able to bring different things to the table that way. A couple of the things that I highlighted, and I'm not going to sit here and read everything to everyone that way, we can all read ourselves, but locally relevant educational programs. I think a prime example is just what Dr. Johnson went over with Annie's project. Look at the people that came in and look at the feedback that we received from that. That's something that is relevant to those people. And this board, through the assistance of the community when we have our larger gathering and everything, helps to put all of that together. The benefits of serving on the Leadership Advisory Board, being a part of the educational process, I think that's important for all of us. We've got varied backgrounds there. To see the impact that the county extension program has in this county, in this community like that, and positive change. And then also there are benefits to us individually through personal growth and the things that we, through involvement in our community and so forth that way. The responsibilities of the Leadership Advisory Board, this is another part of it when we talk about the grassroots programming as far as the purpose, but the responsibility is a long-term vision, to bring that long-term vision to extension that way, and to have a big picture. And that's what's neat too, is to look at everything as a whole, because again, we come back with a multitude of areas of expertise or involvement in things, but we look at it as a big picture that way for the entire county that way. Reviewing the county extension's programs and missions, that's part of what we do. Developing resources to ensure that high quality programs can be implemented as they have been. So it's neat to see something start here, just like the real world simulation, and just continue to develop and grow and grow. And even not just within our own communities, but now we're talking about moving it out of other counties. And Eastland County, as Joe Bob has brought that to us in the past that way, and now we're talking about moving even further. Qualifications and special skills. It is preferable that we all reside in the community or the county of which we're a part of. Interested in more than one area of extension, and that you see the community again from a broad spectrum that way. So I think that's very important. And that you represent at least one of the county's targeted audiences, that you have good visioning and communication skills. And I think that's something that it's always been neat, and I've seen through the years the changes in the lab committee and everything, but to have some of the ideas, and I don't know how often, Donna, do we do the big get together where we bring community members in? Is that every 5 years? That is one of the things that's always awesome, because this committee helps to spearhead that and then manage it as it goes forward. And that's where we gather all of those, ideas. And some of the people's ideas are just amazing. And that's where real world, came from. That's where Annie's project, through part of that, is like identified. And those are really good things that way. So I always enjoy that. And someone, and I think this is something that speaks to all of us, that we're interested in the quality of life of the community here in this county, and we can see that. The time that's required, as we know, we can easily be bought by food all the time. So, 4 to 10 hours each year for what we get to eat is pretty good, isn't it? So, not a problem there. An additional 10 hours or so may be needed to carry out if you have certain things that you're involved in there. But I don't know how many years I've served on this committee, but it's been quite a few. It's been through several agents, but maybe it's time for Gary to go away. I don't know, but I've always enjoyed it because, again, it's listening to members in the community in a lot of areas, in many cases that I don't see, and the ideas that are shared, and then the programs that are brought out that way. So those are kind of our responsibilities as participants in the Leadership Advisory Board. So.